Dangerous natural wonders. The hidden reality behind the extraordinary beauty. In this video, we will go through 3 dangerous natural wonders that will change your view perspective on them. It might look beautiful, but I will advise you to never go near it. So gather round, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because our first stop takes us to a place that's not just hot, but scorching, nerve-wracking, and oddly beautiful. The notorious Ring of Fire. So what is this Ring of Fire, you ask? The Ring of Fire is a horseshoe-shaped zone that hugs the Pacific Ocean, kind of like a fiery lover's embrace. Picture it as Earth's ultimate thrill-seeker's paradise. Now, why is it so darn dangerous, you might wonder? Brace yourself. This place is a hotspot for tectonic plate action. It's like a traffic jam for gigantic continental-sized puzzle pieces that just can't help but collide. And when they do, the result is responsible for about 90% of the world's earthquakes and 75% of the world's volcanic eruptions. That's right. It's the collision of these plates that gives us that mind-blowing concentration of volcanoes and earthquakes. There are over 450 volcanoes in the area, which is about 75% of the world's active volcanoes. But wait, there's more. We've got lava flows, pyroclastic flows, lahars, which are basically volcanic mudslides, a spa day gone horribly wrong, tsunamis, yep, the giant wave kind, and ground shaking that can turn your house into a shaky tambourine. Now let's talk about the stars of the show, the big celebrities in the Ring of Fire. We've got Mount Fuji in Japan, which is basically the Brad Pitt of volcanoes that have erupted over 100 times in the past 10,000 years. Then there's Krakatoa in Indonesia, which erupted in 1883 and one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions in recorded history. The eruption caused a tsunami that killed over 36,000 people. Mount St. Helens in the United States erupted in 1980 in a catastrophic eruption that killed 57 people and destroyed over 200 square miles of land. And of course, the San Andreas Fault in California is responsible for some of the largest earthquakes in California history, including the 1906 San Francisco earthquake and the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. Talking about earthquakes, one of the most historically significant earthquakes in the Ring of Fire was the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. The earthquake had a magnitude of 9.0 and was the most powerful earthquake ever recorded in Japan. The tsunami that followed the earthquake caused widespread damage and killed over 15,000 people. Now let's talk about the flip side of the coin. It's not just a danger zone, it's also a jaw-dropping, eye-popping, must-visit spot on the globe. The Ring of Fire has created some of the most Instagram-worthy landscapes known to mankind. Think Hawaiian Islands, the kind of place you'd go for a tropical getaway until you remember there's an active volcano there. And don't forget the Japanese Alps, where you can ski on snow that's been sculpted by ancient volcanic eruptions. In the end, the Ring of Fire is like that wild roller coaster at the amusement park, thrilling, awe-inspiring, and a bit terrifying. It's a reminder that nature is both a magnificent creator and a ruthless destroyer. And now, brave souls and adventure seekers, to the Danakil Depression. The ultimate hot yoga class. It's a masterclass in how to break a sweat without even moving a muscle. So where is this fiery furnace, you ask? Well, the Danakil Depression is like Earth's own scorching belly button, nestled at the junction of Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Djibouti. It's so hot and spicy that you could probably fry an egg on the ground. But here's the thing, don't do that because you'll want to keep your distance from this natural wonder. First up, let's chat about those extreme temperatures. We're talking about a place that regularly makes hell look like a winter wonderland. Imagine a toasty 50 degrees Celsius on a chilly day. That's what they call a refreshing breeze in the Danakil. If you've ever wondered what it's like to be a marshmallow in a s'more, this is the place to find out. But the heat is just the appetizer. This hotspot boasts not 1, not 2, but 3 active volcanoes. And one of them, Erta Ale, is one of only 6 volcanoes in the world that has a permanent lava lake. So while you're soaking up the heat, there's always a chance the ground might decide to throw a volcanic tantrum. Now let's talk about geothermal activity. In the Danakil depression, the Earth's got a fever, and it's letting off steam, quite literally. Boiling hot springs, geysers that could give Yellowstone a run for its money, and salt formations that look like they were crafted by a psychedelic artist on a bender. It's a playground for geology nerds and thrill seekers alike. But wait, there's more. You see, this place isn't just about embracing your inner lava lover. It's also about testing your lung capacity. The Danakil is like the gym for your respiratory system. Noxious gases hang in the air like perfume at a fancy gala. Just don't take a deep breath unless you want to become a living experiment. So, what makes the Danakil Depression a dangerous natural wonder? It's not just the heat, the volcanoes, the geothermal wonders, or the toxic fumes. It's all of them combined. The last but not least, the Amazon rainforest, the granddaddy of jungles, the mother of all green, and a place where Mother Nature has cranked up the chaos to 11. So picture this, you're in South America, and suddenly the world around you transforms into a lush emerald dreamscape that stretches as far as your eyes can see. That's the Amazon rainforest, the world's biggest tropical rainforest, a place so vast it could make Texas feel like a sandbox. Now, why is it dangerous? Well, let's start with the weather. Imagine a sauna run by a heat-crazed sauna instructor. It's hot, it's humid, and it's basically one giant sticky armpit hug. You'll be dripping sweat faster than a melting popsicle in a desert. And then there's the harsh environment. Everything in the Amazon wants to scratch, sting, bite, or eat you. Thorny plants grab at your ankles. Mosquitoes form clouds that would make Alfred Hitchcock proud. And the jaguars, well, they're like stealthy ninjas with fur. Speaking of hazards, let's not forget the flash floods. It's like a monstrous water balloon fight where the water balloons are trees. Rain in the Amazon doesn't come politely. It arrives in a torrential, chaotic downpour that can transform a peaceful stream into a raging river faster than you can say water wings. But it's not just the environment. The Amazon is also a wildlife lover's dream, or nightmare. We're talking venomous snakes that could give Indiana Jones the heebie-jeebies, frogs with enough toxins to make your nerves rattle, and spiders that even the bravest arachnophobes would run from. And guess what? It's not just the creepy crawlies. The plants are in on the action too. Step on the wrong leaf and you might be in for a hallucinogenic trip that your therapist will be analyzing for years. Now, about those disease vectors. The Amazon is like a breeding ground for things that want to mess with your health. Malaria, dengue fever, yellow fever, you name it, they've got it. If you forget your bug spray, you might as well roll out the welcome mat for every insect in the neighborhood. But wait, there's more. The rivers are filled with venomous fish, like the cute-sounding candiru, which has a not-so-cute habit of swimming into unmentionable places. And as if all this wasn't enough, you've got indigenous tribes that have lived in harmony with this chaos for centuries. Some of these tribes are isolated from the outside world and may be hostile to outsiders. So you need to avoid entering their territory without permission, or you will be on an adventure that won't last long. But here's the twist. All this danger is what makes the Amazon rainforest so astonishingly beautiful and captivating. It's a wild, untamed world where every leaf, every beast, and every raindrop has a story to tell. As we wrap up this adventure, remember that beauty often conceals a beast, and the world's most captivating places can also be the most treacherous. From the scorching ring of fire and the hot Danakil depression to the enchanting yet deadly Amazon rainforest. The world is filled with natural wonders that can both amaze and astonish us, and I'm considering making this a series where we explore the danger behind natural wonders. If you like this idea, let me know in the comment section below by writing "Go for it." Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening adventure. If you've enjoyed this exploration of dangerous natural wonders, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating journeys into the wonders and mysteries of our world. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and stay on the right side of the natural wonder. See you in the next one.